Sometime after 1136, Henry the Blind, sometimes called Henry IV of Luxembourg, Count of Namur and later Count of Luxembourg, inherited this castle. Perhaps it was gifted by King Lothar II, but we believe this is where dragons were first used for warfare. Prior to this, we assumed that the dragons were used primarily for protection from the Bishop of Liège, who kept trying to forcefully take all of the lands and abbeys and other lands that were Henry's or under his advocacy. So today we're in search of clues that dragons were either raised or kept here, or if they were used in attacks and defense of this castle, is there any evidence?
I wonder if this could be the dungeon, Everett. What do you think?
I think it is, actually.
You think it's the dungeon?
Who knows? Maybe that might be a room that maybe that used to be where the king lived or something.
Oh, there we go. Got some light in there now.
Maybe like they sat in there when they were...
I wonder if it goes further down. What do you see?
I've always wondered how they did this.
Yeah, they put those blocks in after. Hey, do you see any signs of dragon activity, Everett? Do you see any burn marks or scratch marks or?
I do, because if you look right there, it looks like there's like burn and like kind of like, who knows, maybe the people that came in here, maybe did witchcraft or something.
Yeah, maybe.
But other than that, I see some holes in the wall, and I don't know why there'd be random holes in the wall. So.
Well, those holes right there, buddy. Yeah. If you think about it, there was a piece of wood that went all the way across and then went into that hole. See that one there? Yeah. And so that's where a floor was. So this was multiple levels, right? That's actually a floor. There's probably a piece of wood that went across, and then there was probably beams here in the middle that held the floor up. But I'm looking, I don't really see, they say there was a battle here that may have involved dragons, but I don't really see anything. I don't know. We gotta keep looking hard. Well, I don't know. What do you think of this here? What do you think that is? That white stuff. I think that's calcium buildup.
Maybe the castle used to be white.
I don't know. Sometimes that's called, here we go, here's something interesting too. Look at these unique holes in the rock here. See that?
Yeah.
Those are pretty unique too.
Maybe there used to be a chain in there that would full of dragons.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, is that maybe there was some kind of brace there that would keep a chain, a large chain, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's from a dragon. Let's go look out this door here.
Upon Henry's death in 1196, a war of succession took place between Henry's daughter, Ermesinda, and the former heir, Baldwin V. His two sons, Baldwin VI and Philip I, rode upon the dragons Zazalrud Longtail, Togad the Firestarter, and Toned the Youngling, while Ermenside rode upon Armel the Hungry, which is reportedly her father's dragon, and her son Renaud riding on Vera the Cleaver, who is said to have both died in this battle. There's no word what happened to the dragons. We believe Ermesinde, having remarried the Count of Limburg, used her dragons to rule the lands that were given to her following the battle. In 1214, the Duke of Limburg and his wife besieged this castle, but the Castilian was able to hold them off. In 1223, Ermesinde and her husband pressed their claim again against Philip II, but failed. And it's believed she no longer had a dragon, as the battle concluded with peace in March of 1223.